welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to show you how to replace a electrical outlet. I'm not exactly sure what happened with this one. It's been broken like this since we moved into the house, and today we're going to take care of it, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is test this with a voltmeter to make sure that there's no electricity going through it. This is a really sensitive voltmeter. This is the one my husband uses for his work. And what we're looking for on this, if you see right here, it says MV for millivolts. We're looking for that M to go away, and we want our voltage to show up anywhere between 115 and 125. So we'll just put those little puppies right in there. Let's see what it says. Right there at 123 on the nose. I'm going to test both outlets just to show you. See, there we go. And it says voltage 123.1. So the next step is going to be to go down to the basement and turn off the electrical current to this outlet, because we don't want to fry ourselves now, do we? All right, so here we are at the breaker box. And we're going to go ahead and turn off the electrical current to the garage outlets. And on our house, that is labeled House GFI, which is number 23. So we're just going to look here for number 23, turn that to off, and we should be able to head up and take care of everything. It actually also controls the lights down here in our basement. The electrical outlet should be dead. We'll just plop our little voltmeter in there. All right, so we've still got our M for millivolts, and it's all the way down to, this is basically just the static electricity in the air. There's nothing. So we have nothing to be afraid of. I mean, literally nothing, okay? All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and remove the screw that hold this front plate on, and then we'll remove the screws that hold on the wires that connect the outlet to the wiring. Let's get to work. All right, so we've got the front plate off. Now we'll just remove the mounting screws so we can pull it out and get to the wiring. How many threads could there possibly be? Oh my God. Oh, just twisting and twisting and twisting. There, she's a Pete. There's one. Okay. All right, screw it. Ooh. Let's turn that all the way down to 1, shall we? That's better. Almost. Come out. Come out. Sheesh. That's better. We don't need those little tiny screwdrivers, do we? We're big girls. Our big girl pants. Okay, so what we've got here, we have one here and one here and one here. So this one down here is our grounding wire. Let's see how we've got this one down here. That's our grounding wire. We've got one here and one over here on the top. Okay, it's kind of hard to see it in this light. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these off, and we're gonna put them exactly where they were on this outlet on the new outlet. This is solid state wire. We're gonna have to screw it down real tight, as opposed to a braided wire. Now, if you follow my blog at all, you'll remember that I did the garage door button, and that was braided wire. It was very easy to break. This is solid state wire, which is not, but it means we're gonna have to screw it down like tight, 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 okay? Because we don't want this sucker moving at all. And I'll show you how to do that next. So now we're gonna, right use this flathead screwdriver to unscrew this. I'm sorry, I'm right-handed, so this is a little difficult over here. There, that's nice and loose. Let's see if we can pull that out of there. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing with the other two. There we go. There we go. So we got white on one side, black on the other. All right, and then we'll do the grounding wire. And then put the new one on. Now, as you can see, this one is curled around the screw, so I think that's what I've been dealing with here. I'm gonna take some finagling. It looks like you should just be able to just pull it right off, don't it? Don't it? But it isn't that easy, I can assure you. Jesus. All right. Phew. So now we have our new one. Look at that. Ooh, fancy. Squeeze it back around, make it nice and difficult for the next gal that does this. All right, there we go. Actually, just a little bit tighter because we want to make sure it's under the screw nice and tight. There we go. There we go. And we're tightening, and we're tightening. Okay, that's good. Tighten it down. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's see if anything moves. Doesn't look like it. All right. Let me make sure this one's tight. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna make it really a little shorter on this one. It's down as tight as I can. I think what I'm actually going to do is put a bit of kink in this wire. I think that's the problem. There's not enough kink. I shouldn't say things like that. That's terrible. This is a family channel. All right, there we go. That should hook around the end of that screw, provided I can get it around it. There we go. Now that is a good connection. We've got a good connection here, here, and unbelievably here. So now all that's left is to mount it. Shove all these wires back in here. Tighten everybody down. Get them started here. And then zippity-doo-dah. Heavens to Betsy. Put our little plate back on. Dirty plate. Looks like crap now next to this beautiful outlet, doesn't it? Tartarg. Look at that. Hallelujah. 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 All right. So now we're going to plug this light in and then go turn on the little breaker. So what we're looking for is this light to turn on. Ta-da! Look at that. Come on, look at that. Everything's working. So the only issue with this repair is that the solid state wire is a little bit difficult to work with. It's kind of stiff. You can't bend it as easily. It's harder to wrap around your screw. But once you get it done, once you get that perfect little kinker on that thing, you can plop it right on that screw, screw everything down, and it's as simple as that. This is a repair that you can easily handle on your own, as long as you have the proper equipment to test for electricity. If you don't have a voltmeter, it's okay. You don't need fancy equipment like that. It's just nice if you have it to be able to use it. If you don't, you can use something as simple as a light. You just plug it in. If the light comes on, there's electricity going through it. Don't unscrew anything until you have turned off your circuit breaker. That's it. That's all there is to it. Like and subscribe.